Okay, so we're back with the part two of the wrapping of the rabbit. Okay. So you won't be really seeing my face. It's just to show the rabbit. And I like everything around me. So if you're seeing stuff that, all right, let me put this a little back out and this is it. And now I'm gonna, like I said, the top here, I'm gonna wrap it with ribbon, satin ribbon. Some people might want to use paper ribbon because there's a lot of these twigs that's out, to prick your hands. All right, let me see if this glue is ready. I'm waiting for the glue to heat up, and then we're gonna wrap this. So how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's treating those kids with love and respect, and remember, kids are number one, right? Kids are number one. Kiss your kids every time they're leaving the house. Let them know that you love them. When they come home from school, ask them how was their day at school. Kids need a lot of support, and things bother them too. Some of them don't want to say it. When they get home, just like you have your husband or your wife, and they come home and you like they want their space to breathe. Like let the kids have a little space to breathe. Like and then you can go on like what do you want to do, what do you want them to do, chores and stuff like that. It's hard enough being a kid these days with all the pressure. You know Kids have a lot of things that they need to say, but sometimes they're not allowed to say things. Bring them up in an environment that you can chit chat with each other. That's the only way you're going to find out what's going on in a kid's life, in your children's life, your kids' life. Even if you're a foster parent, you're a guardian, you're looking after your nieces, your nephews, you're a stepmom, a step parent, stepdad. Just keep engaged with the kids, the children. Make them feel loved and wanted to. Let them, be happy to always come home. You'd be surprised to hear stuff that you didn't expect them to say, and when you hear them talk things, then you know how they feel about stuff. Like for instance, I remember my son, my baby son, the last one. he used to he was, I think he was in grade one, and he used to come home every day, and I used to cook, like something. I cook chow mein or chow mein, as over they say chow mein, because we put a chow to it in Guyana. Or sometimes I cook curry or cook up and stuff. And then one day he said to me, you know, I see my friends buying hot dog in school, and I wish I could buy a hot dog to eat at lunchtime instead of eating food. And then, I'm glad that he told me that, you know. And then from then I started like every midday. Sometimes I would ask him if he want to eat a hot dog. Today I would give him that time. The hot dog used to be $80 at the school. I would give him like money to buy a hot dog and a juice, and or a puri. So sometimes not because we're preparing the foods for lunch. Sometimes the kids want to eat it for dinner when they come home. They just want to like have a nice snack. You know, because they see their friends having those stuff to eat. And they crave it too. Every one of us crave nice stuff. Every one of us crave nice things. Sometimes we cook food in our house and we don't want it. We want something else nicer. We go on the road to see something. It's everybody has their appetite changes. And you can't be annoyed. Sometimes parents would say, "Oh, I cook food and you don't want it. You want to eat junk food." But you know, sometimes you want to taste something nice. Your tongue want to taste something nice and different. You crave it, and then you feel so good. It might not be the best healthy thing, but you feel so good. And you're not eating it every single day. If you eat vegetables at night or for dinner, you can balance it out. The junk that you're putting in. I'm not saying that the hot dog is junk. But some people would say it's junk, but I'm not saying that. You know, I'm not saying it. So, yeah, that's about it. And just make them feel loved. You know, kiss them when they go to school. Tell them you love them. Children need to hear it that they're loved. They're wanted. Have a nice day. You might not even know what you're doing because you know they go to school and they might be so stressed out in school with the teachers, especially you go into a school where the teachers are allowed to beat the kids, and then it's a whole lot of different things that goes on. But the main fact that you could tell your children that you love them before they leave the house, you never know what good you're doing for them, in spite of all the stress. Think of it, you treating the kids bad and they're not loved and you don't feel wanted, and then they got to go to school and deal with a teacher that is only like beating them because what, they didn't do the homework, they forgot the pencil, they can't remember to say the timetables, or they can't remember to spell a word, or they can't remember the days of the week, they can't remember what the months of the year.